And I'm sure the food is still good. Food that was bought in 2008. We have some rice. We have a lot of extra canned food. Flowers. There was a mice problem, but despite all the time spent away from this cabin, everything is still here. Chia seeds, other beans, rice, pasta, steel cut oats. Rotini. This is my food storage that I bought around this date, April 7th, 2008. And let's take a look. Here we are. The date is, well, the 29th, March 2014. Here we are 6 years later, and there are no insects in here. This is completely undisturbed, and this can be with a grain grinder. You can make your own pizza, you know, survival bread, all different types of things. This has got a variety of different things. I just want to point out the mice got into this, these survival bars, but obviously they didn't like it very much because they left the others. Okay, let's check the condition. This smell, oh yeah. These Gamma Seal lids were great. What's this? Quinoa. Wow. About 10-15 pounds quinoa left right there. That's at least a month's worth of food right there, depending on how much of it you eat. Got some brown rice. Again, notice there isn't an abundance of white rice. It's been bleached. Most of this is organic. Most of this is good for you. Now, this hasn't been put into a container that is shielding it from the light, but let's take a look at it anyway. Nor is it airtight. I can still smell it. This still has life. These lentils are still nutritious. So, you know, people were really freaked out a couple years ago. They thought the world was going to end. Here we are in 2014, and it doesn't mean there's no point to keeping this stuff because it all is still edible. These are black beans. Look at that. Look at all the black beans that I have right there. That's 25 pounds of organic black beans. Door number, what is this, 7? What are we up? Okay. Kamut berries. Kamut is more nutritious than wheat. It has more protein. Kamut was an Egyptian grain. Look at that. I can smell it. I can feel it. It's not dusty. It's all good. Jasmine rice. Not even worth looking at. By the way, if you don't have weights to work out with, you can do curls with these buckets. You can do dips. You can work on your chest. You can practice squats. It's not a lot of weight, but by using this handle, you know, there's all different types. You can do presses. You can do all different types of things. Azuki beans, also very healthy. Date, February 11th, 2008. So you notice I didn't get everything all at once. I got some stuff in February. And I got the rest in April. Let's keep going. This is amaranth. Take a look at that shit. Amaranth is incredibly healthy. It's a perennial just like quinoa. And quinoa, by the way, does grow in the San Luis Valley of south central Colorado. So if I ever return to the San Luis Valley of south central Colorado, I'm going to be growing quinoa. I'm going to be a quinoa farmer. So let's go over here and go over this last bucket. Okay? This is the emergency food supply. And this contains different things. It's not the healthiest, but this is where convenience comes into play. because you have a lot of different packages. This was sold at Costco back in the 2008 time period for about $80. And I believe I paid for this online off of eBay. After shipping, this cost me about $100. I'm not sure what it's up to right now. But I can smell it. Obviously, the structure's still intact. The gum seal did its job. And there's all different types in here, from breakfast foods to lunch foods. Probably instant spaghetti, teriyaki. So it might not be the healthiest, but
Depends on what you're using.
And I'm sure the food is still good. Food that was bought in 2008. We have some rice. We have a lot of extra canned food. Flours. There was a mice problem, but despite all the time spent away from this cabin, everything is still here. Chia seeds, other beans, rice, pasta, steel cut oats, rotini,